Hey, what's up, guys? Joseph here from our spoiler review for Star Wars The Force Awakens. Okay, so since this is a spoiler review, if you have not seen this movie, please do not watch this because I cannot stress that enough. There are some big things that happen in this movie that I do not want to spoil for you. Just go watch it, come back. But anyways, the trailers, most of the part, the trailers sold me on stuff that they weren't quite accurate in the movie. For example, I told in my spoiler-free review that Kylo Ren was kind of a disappointment to me because in the trailers he was sold as a much stronger, better character. In the movie, he was like a whiny teenager who has daddy issues. And I'll get more into that later on. But I'd say the second biggest thing that the trailer sold me on, for one, is Finn was going to be the central character who's also a Jedi. Not the case. I'd say he's probably the one that has the funniest lines in the movie, the funniest parts. But he's a main character, but he's not the central primary protagonist. Who turned out to be the primary protagonist? Rey, the Daisy Ridley, turns out to be the central character and turns out to be a Jedi too. And there's rumors. It's not confirmed, but you can tell in the movie they're hinting at the possibility of Rey being Luke Skywalker's daughter. I'll get more into that later. But Rey is the Jedi. Finn is basically the blaster in the trio of Rey, Finn, and Poe. Oh shoot. Poe was Oscar Isaac. Awesome. I was thinking he was going to be a bigger character. There's a lot of people that I thought were going to be a much bigger characters in this movie that turned out to be barely anything. Poe being one, and shoot, the stormtrooper. I can't. The chrome stormtrooper. I can't think of her name. Really, the only stormtrooper that talked, other than Finn. But her, I thought it was going to have a bigger role in this movie, and she was only in 2 scenes that I can remember. That's it. No more. But General Hux, who's a redhead, I'm almost wanting to call him Empire. The New Order, kind of like the Tarkin in this movie. I thought he was going to have a bigger role. Snoke, I don't even know how to describe him. The guy who was pale, bald, scars on his face, played by Andy Serkis in the chair when talking to Kylo Ren and Hux, thought he was going to have a bigger role. There's a lot of people that I thought was going to have a bigger role, didn't turn out. But anyways, while I'm thinking, I apologize. My sinuses and allergies and everything else is I'm sorry, can't help it. But in okay, now if you keep watching, this is probably probably the biggest spoiler in this entire movie. So if you keep watching, sorry, it's your fault. It's revealed that Kylo Ren is Han and Leia's son. Real name's Ben Solo, and that it surprised me because I was under the impression that it was going to be Luke's son. Turned out to be Han. That's okay, but God, that's terrible. Eventually, I'd say close to the end, about let's say 35 minutes towards the end. Rest in peace, Han Solo. Han Solo got what's the adjective? Adjective. What's the word? Stabbed. It's not really a knife, but jabbed. What? Got killed by Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren kills his dad, Han Solo, very much like Obi-Wan Kenobi's sacrifice. I honestly thought it was going to be Chewbacca that died in this movie. Han Solo's a God, sucks. God. I honestly didn't think Han Solo was done in this movie. Now, when he was walking towards Kylo Ren in the the New Order's Death Star. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. But when he's walking towards Kylo Ren, that's when I knew he was dying. You could see it coming from a mile away. But now after I watched this movie, I went home and I watched some interviews with Harrison Ford in Star Wars, and you could tell he knew, like, he was holding back. You can tell by his reactions. But anyways, again, I apologize. Droids. BB-8, the new droid who rolls around on a beach ball. Only way I can describe him. Really, I'd say I like him more than R2, D2. R2 is probably the most loyal droid, but BB-8 is probably the funniest out of the three. Or BB-8, C-3PO, and R2-D2. The scene where Finn is a stormtrooper, claims to Rey that he's with the Resistance, and Finn tells her that Finn tells Rey that he's with the Resistance, and he wants BB-8 knows he's not with the Resistance. What? And God, it's terrible. Again, I apologize. I can't help it. I'm sorry. But BB-8 knows he's not with the Resistance, and Finn needs BB-8 to help him out and get his back, tell Rey he's with the Resistance. And BB-8, long story short, BB-8 tells Rey he's with the Resistance, and Finn holds up the fingers, telling him thank you, blah blah blah. And BB-8 goes to him, and I think it was a lighter. I want to say it was a lighter. But he pulls out a lighter from his insides and lights it. Basically giving BB-8 giving him thumbs up. It was funny. God almighty. And speaking of droids, C-3PO, I swear to God, the C-3PO scared the crap out of me. Okay, let me set this up. Han and Leia reunite for the first time in, I don't know, 30 years. On screen for 30 years, I'll say that. I don't know if anything happened afterwards. Anyways, Han and Leia reunite. C-3PO, the camera's panned on Han's face and then Leia's face. Holds on to her for about, I'd say, 3 seconds. And all of a sudden, C-3PO's head comes into the frame, and oh my God. It didn't really scare me, but it caught me off guard. I'll rephrase that earlier statement. It caught me off guard. If I was Han, oh man, I was thinking the way Han Solo was looking at C-3PO, he looked like he was about to slap him across the face, and C-3PO going flying. But God, C-3PO, get out of here. R2-D2. R2-D2 was in, I'd say, over the second half of the movie, and he didn't really come alive until the last 20 minutes, and he basically has the second part of the map to find where Luke is hiding out. That brings me to the ending. Now, I said in my spoiler-free review that I went with my dad and a friend of mine to watch the movie, and all three of us pretty much knew how they were going to end it. We were right. J.J. Abrams, who's the director of the movie, has said repeatedly that there's a reason a certain someone is not in the trailers. And there's a reason. And the reason is because he's the last second of the movie. Luke Skywalker shows up. God. Talk about a cliffhanger. I hate cliffhangers most of the time. Anyways, but I hated it. But it's setting up the sequels, so whatever. Anyways, Luke came out dead at the end, and Rey who many believe is his daughter, hands, well, no, she just shows him his old lightsaber. And there's a look on Luke's face that I don't know if he knows who she is, or because of the rumors that she's her daughter, she's his daughter. I don't know if he knows that, if that's the where they're going, which I'm thinking it will be, but either that or it's his old lightsaber. It's like memories kind of thing. But now we gotta wait 2 years for the next one to see where this goes. But that when Rey was climbing up the mountain to go to Luke, it was very, to me anyways, it was very reminiscent of Kill Bill Volume 2, when the bride was going up to the mountain to be trained by the monk. I don't remember him ever saying what his name was. Oh well. Anyways, it was very reminiscent of that to me. Anyways, but I have one theory, and I'll end this review with it. The lightsaber fight, but between Finn and Rey versus Kylo Ren. Amazing, awesome, very. From the trailers, it looks like Finn was going to be the major player. Like I said, he looked like he was a Jedi and the main character. It ended with Finn basically getting his. I swear, I'm really trying, you guys. Butt kicked by Kylo Ren. And I could see it coming. Rey comes out of nowhere and uses the Force to get the lightsaber. I could see it coming. I called it out. But the classic John Williams score, I swear, I could sit through the entire the credits listening to that. Oh my god, John Williams is probably the best. Not probably, he is the best composer, music composer that I've heard, in my opinion. But great fight. Ended with oh my god. I was hoping it wouldn't end the way I was thinking it would, because the way Rey was going after him, it really did look like she was about to kill him. Really did. He didn't die, which I'm hoping in the next movie he'll be a better character than he is now, because, and maybe next movie I'll lower my expectations of him, because my expectations of him were close to the scale of Darth Vader. I'm pretty much close to the scale of Darth Vader, but maybe that hurt him, maybe. But we'll see in the next 2 years. It's a long time. Anyways, great fight between them three, and I'll end it with my theory of, I don't know how, because we all know Kylo Ren is Han and Leia's son. I'm pretty sure that Kylo Ren and Rey are somehow related, whether it's cousins or brother and sister. It's one of the two. Because if they're, I'm probably leaning towards cousins, but I don't know. Like, who is Luke even seen within the next 30 years? Because I swear, if it's his sister, that's going. Don't do that. Because that's really the only girl we've seen Luke kiss, even talk to in the movies. I mean, they could go somewhere with someone new. Probably what they're doing if Rey is his daughter, because I swear if they do, oh my God, Luke and don't, please. That's gonna be messed up. And God, I need to stop that crap. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably leaning towards cousins, but we'll see in the next movie. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I apologize. Sorry. I know I said that I would do the top 10 videos for you guys yesterday, and I got busy with some stuff and I forgot all about it. I apologize. I'll work on it at the latest. At the latest, I'll say they'll be up on Thursday. At the latest. You got my word on that. But that being said, that's it for this one. What did you guys think? Did you like the movie? Hopefully. Like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support, you guys. Nice out.